Hello and welcome. My name is Kyle for the winning and welcome back to another Call of Duty video here on the channel. Today, we have another episode of Blueprint Review. This is episode number 273. And today we're taking a look here at the Cornholio'S Wrath Blueprint for the FENG 82 LMG, which is an LMG that I have barely used in this game. I mean, I have silver, so I guess I've gotten over 250 kills with it, but that's pretty much it. I've barely ever used it. So I'm definitely curious to see how this weapon is here in this video. As far as the class goes, we have the DM392 Hollow, the Compensator, the Ranger Foregrip, the Commander Grip, and finally Rapid Fire. So it doesn't seem like a terrible class by any means, but we're going to have to see how it is actually physically in-game. So let's go ahead and take a look at the recoil patterns of this weapon real quick, and then we'll go ahead and jump into the gameplay. So here's with me doing no control whatsoever. So again, pretty much just straight up, and then here's me controlling the recoil. Yeah, as you guys can see right there, this weapon does not necessarily seem that bad, but of course, you know, using it actually in a game is going to determine a whole lot. But anyways, hopefully you guys will to enjoy this gameplay, and then of course at the end of the video we'll review the blueprint and review the bundle and talk about the worth and all, everything like that. So anyways, I'll see you guys all in the gameplay of the video. Alright guys, welcome into the game. We are playing some Overdrive here on the map Grind. Hopefully we can do well. Now, I've used this LMG for 4 or 5 games, and I actually really enjoy using it. It's a lot of fun. And it's pretty darn good, too. I have not used this LMG in a really, really long time, and I have no idea why. Because it's very solid. Very, very solid. And I mean, there's probably a couple reasons why. I think the first reason is simply just time. You know, I didn't have time to play a lot of Call of Duty until literally this summer because, of course, you know, I was working all during the school year. And so that's probably reason number 1. And reason number 2 is I attempted to do a blueprint review video when this LMG first came out, and the bundle that had this blueprint in it was just very, very bad. And I think it completely turned me away from this weapon. But after using it today, I'm like, wow, this LMG is actually really good. Can I please show yourself again? Please? Please? Please, please, please? No? Okay. Okay, I'm pretty sure they're still spawning over here. Yep, they are. Where's this other guy? Is he sitting? Oh, I don't know. There we go. Yes, let's go. Where are they? No. Wow. Teammate, you gotta look out. Okay, I'm definitely gonna spend some time getting this thing Dark Matter, for sure. This might be my new favorite LMG in the game. It is seriously good. Oh my goodness. This thing is crazy. This thing is crazy. We're 23 and 5. It It even has rapid fire, and it feels really good. Rapid fire, I really hesitate with rapid fire because, of course, it increases the recoil of a weapon, but for some reason, it just feels super, super easy to control at the moment. And also, I did just see that this weapon has an awesome mastery camo, or not a mastery camo, a awesome whatever you call it camo. The camos that are before gold. That's right in my favorite color aesthetic. It's a black and red kind of wolf camo. It looks super, super awesome. Oh, thank goodness we didn't. See you later, buddy. Nice try. Nice try. I hate throwing away good gameplays, so I'm glad we're back on a good streak. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. What am I doing to these kids? Seriously. I mean, there are rumors out there that you get easier lobbies if you buy bundles, and I don't know how much merit there is to that anymore. This was like a Modern Warfare 2019 sort of thing, so it very well could be a thing. I'm not gonna say that it's not a thing, but a lot of my lobbies do not feel easy, so I don't know. That is a pretty funny comment, though. Yeah, I will say for 110% certainty that this blueprint, that the blueprints in this bundle have not been bad at all. In fact, I would say that almost all the all the blueprints were good. And the review of this one's going to be fun. But that's it, guys. 47-9 for that gameplay right there. That was absolutely crazy. Super, super fun match there. And I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I gotta say, I need to continue to level up this LMG. It is absolutely phenomenal. And again, it's right up my alley as far as a weapon I like in the game. It has the that low fire rate, high damage, which for weapons in Call of Duty, I really, really like. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay, and I will see you guys all in the review of the blueprint. Alright guys, welcome into the lobby. We're taking a look here at the Cornholio'S Wrath blueprint for the FENG LMG. So let's go ahead and get into the review. So starting off here, first off, we already went through the class, so we can just go ahead and jump right into the aesthetic. I have nothing against this aesthetic whatsoever. Again, I like all the cell-shaded blueprints. For whatever reason, I think that the blueprints that have the cell-shaded effect look really cool. Again, it's just my Borderlands brain. I just love the aesthetic of Borderlands so much. I think I've said that in every single video in this kind of mini-series with these 3 blueprints. That makes me love these blueprints. But even I think just the black aesthetic alone is super, super cool. Now, if I headed over here, this is the camo I was talking about in the gameplay. That is super, super awesome. That I wish I knew existed earlier because it's my channel camo, basically. And it looks absolutely awesome. But here's what it looks like with gold, diamond, dark spine, and dark matter. So, of course, as you guys can see, the only thing that remains in the aesthetic itself is the sort of bullets and grenades on the strap, the toilet paper on the end of the gun, and of course the stock. Everything else changes as far as the aesthetic goes, or as far as the camo is concerned. But the base aesthetic itself, again, I have absolutely no problem with that. I think it looks good, and so I'm going to give it the same score that I gave the last blueprint, which is a 7.5 out of 10. Next, for the practicality, is this a good blueprint? I think the gameplay spoke for itself. The answer to that question is yes. Again, as I mentioned in the gameplay itself, I was a little bit worried about rapid fire not being good on this blueprint, and it actually ended up being really, really good. And the reason for that is we have two recoil compensating attachments with the compensator and the Ranger foregrip, which of course automatically make this blueprint a little bit easier to use. You would think that maybe the vertical recoil would get away from you because these attachments only affect the horizontal recoil. Well, actually this one doesn't, but the reason that it doesn't is that the Ranger foregrip and the compensator negate the negative effects of the recoil control. Because again, looking at the Ranger foregrip, +2 to horizontal control and +2 to vertical. So basically you're using a base level recoil FENG 82 LMG with rapid fire, which means it's killing a lot faster. Now if I took rapid fire off and showed you guys the base fire rate of this blueprint, it actually doesn't seem to shoot all that much slower, which is kind of strange. So maybe rapid fire isn't necessarily worth it. But you can definitely tell a pretty significant difference in the recoil when I have rapid fire on and when I have rapid fire off. Now again, based off of that comment that we got in the gameplay from that guy saying pay to win, is this blueprint pay to win? No. You can easily make this class if you level up the FENG LMG all the way, which I guess I did in this video, and you can have a really great class for it. Again, but focusing just solely on the blueprint itself, is this blueprint practical? 100%. Again, I don't get those gameplays very often when I use a blueprint, so the fact that I was able to get a gameplay that good means that the blueprint is 100% worth using, so I'm going to go ahead and give that a 10. Now, for the final part of the review, whether this blueprint is worth using or not, I'm also going to say yes, absolutely 100% for this one as well, for the same reasons that I said that it was a good blueprint a little bit ago. Again, as I mentioned in the beginning of the gameplay, I threw on a double weapon XP token so I could grind out the rest of the class for this, and this was a very good class for me to be introduced to the FENG LMG here within this game, because I realized that it is actually amazing, and I should have been using it since it was added into the game. And so it was a very, very good starting point for me to level up this weapon and grind out the levels, and now I'll probably be using this a lot more frequently, and we'll definitely be getting it up to Dark Matter. So again, I'm going to go ahead and give that a 10. So factoring everything in, this blueprint is going to be getting the same exact rating as the last blueprint, which is going to be a 9.2 out of 10. So again, very, very good. So last but not least, we'll go ahead and finish off the video talking about the bundle and whether or not the bundle is worth it. And let's go ahead and head over here, and we'll go ahead and talk about it. So again, here's everything that is included within the Beavis and Butthead bundle. Again, we have ourselves a bunch of skins, we have ourselves the 3 blueprints that we use in the video, and again, is this bundle worth buying? I honestly would say, again, it's up to you. Your money is your money, and you can spend it however you want. But this is one of the best bundles in the game that I have used so far. All 3 blueprints are very, very good, and they take very, very minor adjustments to make amazing. Again, we gave, I think the lowest one was this one, which was about an 8 something, but even this one's really good. Both of these blueprints here got really high scores because they absolutely annihilated lobbies. They were super, super strong, and I really liked all the blueprints. Now again, I do also like the fact that they are cel shaded, which means that they, are more cartoonish looking, which I do like, and so that's definitely something that I like about it. But also, again, it's a 2,800 comp point bundle, so it is pretty expensive, but it comes with a lot of really cool things. Again, the skins for me, to be very frankly honest, I'm kind of getting bored of these skins. They're kind of annoying. So I wouldn't buy this bundle for the skins because I've kind of stopped using them, but I will definitely be keeping these blueprints on on my classes and putting on mastery camos as I unlock them. So for me personally, this bundle was worth buying, and it was a bit of a surprise because all of the blueprints were good, which means that makes it even more worthwhile if you decide to buy it. But one quick devil's advocate thing that I was talking to you guys about when this bundle first came out, or when this season first came out, was I was talking about the paid track, and I was like, the paid track is 1100 COD points, and if we look at the comparisons between the bundles between the bundles and stuff, we have 2 skins, we have 3 blueprints. Now one of them I will say is a melee weapon. We have two skins, the Beavis and Butthead skins. We have 3 blueprints. We have an animated calling card, an animated emblem, an emote. Well, I guess I should say 2 emotes, and a gun screen. So 1100 COD points here. With both of these blueprints were pretty good. I've used this one and it was good, and this one needs some adjustments, but it's pretty good as well. Versus this one, which is 2800 COD points. Where'd it go? This one, which is 2800 COD points, which again, 2 skins, 3 blueprints, a finishing move, an emote, an animated calling card, an emblem, and a loading screen. So that's something that you have to think about as well too, is if you're like, I really want the Beavis and Butthead skin, but I don't know what to do. If you're on a budget, definitely buy the supply stream. That's what I would do. But again, the blueprints are so good in here that I might consider doing this one too. But again, it's very much up to you. Again, I know that the death effects probably really turn people off. I personally don't like them. I think they're really annoying and kind of gross, frankly. But I ignore that when the blueprint is good. Again, and you can also turn that off in-game as well. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, probably the best bundle that I've covered on Blueprint Review so far. It's a very, very good bundle. Lots of very good blueprints. The skins are pretty cool as well. But again, for me, that's never the selling point. The blueprints are, and this bundle has the best blueprints that I've used in this game so far. But anyways, if you did enjoy the video, like ratings always appreciate, check out any of my other previous episodes of this series. They will of course all be linked down below within the playlist in the description, as well as they will also be at the end of the video for you to check out as well. And I'll see you all on another Call of Duty video very, very soon.